Hi, welcome to your channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. I'm your host, Dr. Ghosh, and I'm back today with another very motivational and inspirational video for all of you. Friend, the inspirational Indian woman I'm introducing you to today is Maratha Queen Rani Tarabai Bhosale. She was the daughter-in-law of Maratha Empire founder Chhatrapati Shivaji and wife of his son and successor Rajaram Bhosale. She was also the regent of the Maratha Empire from 1700 to 1708 during the minority of her son Shivaji II. She was also very famous for her bravery and strategic role and for her courage in repelling multiple attacks by the Mughal forces under King Aurangzeb. I'll be sharing more about Rani Tarabai Bhosale of the Maratha Empire with you shortly on the video. But before that, I wanted to give you a brief about the channel Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. I started this channel 2 years back to inspire people to live by the eternal human principles. I am blessed by your support. I've got over 1200 subscribers. I thank all my subscribers, and for those of you who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I've also got a Facebook and a WhatsApp group. The link is in the description. You can join those groups, and I also share videos regularly on this channel, Generous, Gracious, and Gallant. I request you once again, kindly subscribe to it. Now coming to our inspirational Indian queen, Maratha Queen Rani Tarabai Bhosale. She was born in 1675 in the Mohite clan, daughter of Hambir Rao Mohite, the commander-in-chief of Shivaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, founder of the Maratha Empire. His sister Soyarabai was Empress of Shivaji Maharaj and mother of his younger son Rajaram I. Tarabai married Rajaram Maharaj at the age of 8 in 1682, becoming his second wife. After death of his stepbrother and predecessor Sambhaji Maharaj, Rajaram ruled the Maratha Empire from 1689 to 1700, and then Rajaram Maharaj's first wife Janki Bai was the empress. After Rajaram's death, Tarabai proclaimed her son Shivaji II as Shivaji I of Kolhapur as Rajaram's successor and herself as the regent of the Maratha Empire. As regent and warrior queen, she took charge of the daily administrative affairs of the Maratha Empire. She also took charge of the battle ongoing against the Mughal forces of Emperor Aurangzeb. She was skilled in cavalry and sat like a man on horses and fought like a man, it is said. She was Mahakali Avatar when she descended on the battlefield. She was a keen strategist in addition to being a well-trained horse rider and sword fighter. She was also a keen strategist. 1705, the Mughal forces tried to take Malwa from her and they were defeated. And in this defeat, she led from the front. 1706, Tarabai was captured by the Mughal forces, but she managed to escape thanks to the support of her army who attacked the Mughal camp. Aurangzeb's death in 1707 was a major relief for Maratha Queen Tarabai to consolidate her power and strengthen the administration of the Maratha Empire. Jadunath Sarkar, a historian of the Mughal dynasty, said the supreme guiding forces in Maharashtra was not any minister but Dowager Queen Tarabai. Her administrative genius and strategy and strength of character saved the Maratha nation in crisis. The son of Aurangzeb, Azam Khan, played a strategic move and on the advice of his general Zulfikar Khan released Shahu I, Sambhaji Maharaj's son and Tarabai's nephews. Shahu I Sambhaji Maharaj's son, challenged Tarabai and her son for supremacy of the Maratha Empire, and thanks to his contacts and rightful claim, he became the emperor of the Maratha Empire. Tarabai established a rival court in Kolhapur in 1709 and established her son Shivaji II as the first Chhatrapati of Kolhapur, naming him Shivaji I of Kolhapur. In 1714, Rajaram's other widow, Rajasabai, put her own son Shambhaji II on the throne, and he imprisoned Tarabai and her son Shivaji I of Kolhapur. Shivaji I of Kolhapur died in 1926, and Tarabai reconciled with Shahu I in 1730 AD, and she went on to stay in Satara without any political power. However, time and tide always have a way of turning, and 1740 she paid host to a genius idea, and she, in the last years of Shahu I's life, presented to Shahu I a young handsome man she claimed was the grandson and direct descendant of Shivaji, who she had hidden in a soldier's house to protect him from enemies. Shahu I, having no son, accepted him as to be a direct descendant of Shivaji, adopted him, and he succeeded Shahu I as Raja Ram II Chhatrapati in 1749. There was a power struggle inside the Maratha kingdom now. With so many changing rulers, Peshwa Balaji Rao became extremely powerful and an equivalent power in the Maratha Empire. When he left for battle against the Mughal forces, Tarabhai requested Rajaram II to remove him as Peshwa. He refused, and she imprisoned him in a dungeon on 24 November 1950 and proclaimed him to be an impostor. She took over the power. Balaji Bajirao Peshwa returned from the Mughal frontier and attacked Satara on 24th April 1751 to secure the release of Rajaram II. But this was more or less a futile effort, as physically and mentally Rajaram II's condition was terribly damaged. The garrison rebelled against Tarabai. She sought truce, and Balaji Bajirao Peshwa treated her with extreme respect in the Pune meeting. She accepted the superiority of Balaji Bajirao Peshwa. On 14 September 1752, both took an oath at Kondaba temple in Jejuri, promising peace and respect for each other. Tarabai also declared that Rajaram II was not her grandson, but Peshwa Balaji Bajirao, in a political and strategic move, returned him to the throne as Chhatrapati, and he became a powerless emperor of the Maratha Empire. But the real power was always in the hands of Peshwa Balaji Bajirao. Devdatta, a poet, described Tarabai as the queen of King Rajaram, is furious like Kali Mata. This is her life, and the ruler of Delhi is worried about the furious Kali Mata. She died in Satara in 1761 at the age of 86. Had she not taken central court, perhaps the Mughal Empire would have collapsed much earlier against the Mughal onslaught. The Maratha Empire was very weakened, but for her role, the Maratha Empire would have collapsed totally, and perhaps the Mughals would have defeated them in battle. Till her death, she maintained a parallel court in Satara, settling cases for the people and conducting business of state, issuing orders, giving grants, and advising the Peshwa. The Peshwa too publicly always bowed before her and followed her orders. A fighter warrior queen, a strategist, an expert swordswoman, a warrior queen who guided the fortunes of the Maratha Empire, and but for her, the Maratha Empire would have seen its demise much earlier. A freedom fighter for the Marathas, a mighty queen, Rani Tarabai Bhosale. This video is a small tribute to Rani Tarabai Bhosale of the Mughal, who took on the Mughals in battle and won. Rani Tarabai Bhosale of the Maratha Empire. Friends, the next video on this channel is going to be the 400th video on the channel. And for the 400th video on the channel, I've got a very special video about a very inspirational Indian Scindia queen from northwest India in Rajasthan, Bai Scindia. My 400th video on the channel will be about this inspirational Indian queen, Bai Scindia of Rajasthan. I look forward to meeting you shortly on the video. Till we meet again, good luck, all the best.